Here we go. Start of a new weekend in the SEC. It's about 90 degrees today. Still a little bit hazy, very hot. The 10th-ranked Florida Gators will start a 3-game series in their home ballpark. Welcome in the South Carolina Gamecocks here to KSP. With that, we welcome Tiger will be the leadoff. Rothrock is ready. First pitch, Baltimore chop to Wallace at short, and that's one way to get us underway, as going in head first was Bryant for the first out. For the Gators with 3 freshmen. Bland Pete serves this out to right. The shade's on for Kistler. Plenty of room. 2 up, 2 down for Keegan Rothrock.
Shifts in that Sunday game.
And right on cue, Leno works a walk. Leno hitting just 194 on the year. So first base runner for the Gamecocks.
Having to level up her mentality has been the difference in her game in her freshman season.
2 hops to Mia Williams at second, 1 above the minimum for Rothrock in the first. Half inning complete. It's Carolina nothing. Gators.
Lineup right now. The batting average against Joey Hurd on the left side is going to be .089.
That's a good start as Falby goes down on strikes. And that's the key to sitting down this line. That's off the plate. Otis came in second in the league in walks per game and leads the team. That's the Gators' first base runner. 41 RBI. Jory Hurds. Next is Squibb to third. Leno goes to second. Turn to first, not nearly in time. They get the lead runner 5-4. 2-2. Lined, and that is a fair ball into the right field corner. Wallace got a good jump, wheeling around third, and the throw is cut off. Erickson comes through with a 2-out Ribby double. Florida 1, Carolina nothing.
Base, Jocelyn Erickson just waiting on her pitch, takes this inside pitch down the right field line for coming to grab, but not before Skylar Wallace gets all the way around, scores the first run of the game. Gators now up 1-0 per the RBI of John to hit it.
Only one LSU logo in there as Wall swings and misses at the payoff pitch, and Hurd gets a much-needed strikeout, her second of the inning. But a 2-out Ribby double get them to 13-5. Rothrock's 0-2. That's a strike. In her half, and a strikeout for Rothrock. That's her 173 on the average. Pops this sky high to third. Kowalewski in the shadows for out number 2. This year, that's a new position for her. Designated player tonight. Ahead in the count, 3-0. And 4 straight out of the zone, so we've seen the good and some of the bad in small sample size from 2-2 with 2 out. And the pitch is rolled sharply on 2 hops to Wallace. 1 play, that's on to first. And that'll do it. Once again, Rothrock walks 1, but that does not.
Top of the lineup, bottom of the lineup in Katie Kistler, and numerous others who are just getting the job done when needed and called upon.
So 4 straight out of the zone to Katie Kistler. Second management, the way they don't chase. They force you to throw strikes. 0-1 is skied in the air to short. Blankenship is there for the out, and Brown is down. 7 different Gamecock pitcher to throw a perfect game. Kowalewski, fair ball inside third. Kistler going first to third as it's dug out by Warren, and Kowalewski continues to swing it well. The Gators' second extra base hit early in this series, second and third. Williams gets it in the air to left. Is it deep enough? And it does drop in front of Warren. Allows Kistler to score, and Mia Williams comes through in the 9 spot. Has an RBI single, her 10th Ribby of the year, and it's now 2-0 Florida.
Got to get it how you can. This pitch gets muscled by Mia Williams. A really nice pitch on the inside corner, but Mia Williams is just so strong. She gets that pitch, drops it into shallow left, and gets another RBI for the Gators. My pitcher heart is just hurting Ariel Kowalewski. Jory Hurd jammed her up on the first pitch inside, and then she goes and allows her to get her hands extended. I think could have done a better job executing a different pitch or creating some.
1.16 ERA. Payoff is Scorch on a line to right field, base hit. That'll bring in a run. Coming in to score is Kowalewski. Williams down to third. And Otis comes through again with 2 outs, an RBI single, and Florida now up 3 runs.
Corby Otis is just an outside ball hit. She hits outside ball really well, drives this pitch on the outer corner to right center field, getting another RBI for the Gators. Jory Hurt had another ball to play with, just allows Corby Otis to get her hands extended. Another RBI, another run on the board.
So Beverly Smith will go to the bullpen here in game.
The Elena Vaughters, the Jory Hurds, because they've done their scouting.
Meanwhile, Otis breaks for second on a ball in the dirt. Will get there easily, so now 1 swing in the gap. Now second and third for Skylar Wallace. That almost hit her.
Really worried about that walk in Skylar Wallace.
Oh, an RBI hit by pitch, yeah. It's a painful RBI, but you take it if you're Erickson. Williams comes across. Base is still loaded now, a 4-0 lead.
Sick. Right now in Marcheco.
That's ball 4. That'll bring in a run, so an RBI for Walsh in the inning. Back. Kistler chases one out of the zone and up. The Gators will leave him loaded. High pitch walk to Walsh that brought in the Gators' 4th run of that inning. And a big cushion here for Keegan Rothrock as Brooke Blankenship pops up the first pitch to first. And Ava Brown has got him.
Dobbins said that's a great thing, but also a not so great thing when you talk about their dynamic.
Bryant sends one high to left. Otis, can of corn for out number 2. It is a very anything quite like this year's team. Launched on a line, right center field. Falvey on the run, turns, has to play it off the wall. Blampede scoots into second with a double. And the Gamecocks' first hit comes here in the third. It's a start.
The wind and the sun.
Roll back up the middle to the right of second. That should bring in a run. Blampede runs all the way from second. And there it is. Zoe Leno comes through her 9th RBI of the year, and the Gamecocks are on the board. It's now 5-1.
What I love about this is Leno fights with a 3-2 count. This pitch moving away from her. She gets her barrel around it, drives it to right center field to score Blampede. It's the name of the game. Get her on, get her over, get her in. And Leno just does just that.
First game over the Gators since 2012. Rolled through the right side, another base hit. Going first to third is Leno. The relay to third is well late. And a single for Jen Cummings. And now Rothrock is cornered. This all third. As Jones awaits. Rolls this back to Rothrock. Nice backhanded pick and the overhand to first. And Rothrock works out of any further trouble. A run on slang.
Softball slang jargon.
I'll let you think on it a little bit.
Yeah, come back to me in the next inning.
Ava Brown, a high chopper to third. Leno, trouble getting it out of her glove. And with that, force an errant throw to first. Have to take another look at it, but it looked like Leno had trouble.
Marcheco still came out unscathed in that last inning.
There's ball 4. So still nobody out, an E5 and a walk. Beverly Smith loves the confidence that the freshman has. As Williams sends this sky-high shallow left. Spree Warren is in for the first out. No for me, Alicia. Tim Walton knows best.
He's funny because he's very frank.
4-pitch walk to Falvey, so now you've had an E5, a walk, and now a second 6 walks for Carolina. Otis darts one to right center field. That might clear the bases all the way to the wall. Corby Otis settles into second. All 3 Gators are home. A 3-run double for Corby Otis, who is absolutely scorching hot.
And he's praised the ball extremely well. Has already had a hit on the outer part of the plate, but takes this elevated pitch, drives it to right center field, clears the bases, and does it like a champ. Every time you step up to box.
And she gets hit again. She leads the team 14 hit by pitches. Second free pass as she tosses off that arm guard.
Hasn't taken full advantage of them thus far.
That hit Erickson on a full count pitch. So now the base is loaded once again.
Facing a powerhouse.
Walsh grounds this through the left side. That could bring in two. Otis is across. The throw is cut off. Wallace slides in. And Reagan Walsh, a two-ribby single. Florida has put up
Just taking this pitch, it's low in the zone and just muscling as she's so strong. Gets this through the 5-6 hole. And with Skylar Wallace's speed, she gets to home plate with ease. And I'll keep thinking.
You're not the only one that doesn't pay attention to me. Jeremy Otter's another one back at our control room. Kistler lines this out to left. Warren traverses into foul ground. That's the second. Wilkie lines this to left center field. Comes through on the first pitch that she sees. And Erickson cruises home. Wilkie delivers. Florida has 11 runs.
He takes this pitch. Another one missed over the plate, muscles it, gets inside of it enough for Erickson to get to home plate in the left center gap. With hunger. I mean, she came up there knowing that she hasn't gotten a ton of at-bats, but gets the job done when she has the opportunity.
Kawaluski hard hit to third. That will do it. So the inning started on a ground ball to third, ends on a ground ball to third. Alicia Ocasio tonight. And the Gator bats have been going as Keegan Rothrock hits the first batter that she sees in Bree Warren here to start the fourth inning. Blasted in the air to left. Otis goes back. Track. Wall. Gone. Anaya Black, her fourth home run of the year. Just the sixth in SEC play for the Gamecocks. A two-run blast makes it 11-3.
Anaya Black looked so composed this whole entire at-bat. Takes this pitch 0-2 coming up in the zone. We talk about Rothrock's rise ball. She is all over it, giving the Gamecocks some more runs.
Line off the glove of Kawaluski down the left field line. Desiderio stays put at first, possibly thinking two. 1-2. Blankenship rolls this into center. Another base hit. Now two on, still with the right pace. This is bounced to second, could be two. To second for one. Wallace no turn. Ball was not hit hard. Bryan has speed, so that is the first out.
She read that hop as best as she could, playing deep in the infield.
Rolled, diving stop by Wallace. Second one, throw is high. A run comes in, but what a diving stop from the Gator star shortstop, Skylar Wallace.
So athletic. That is the word for Skylar Wallace. Great bat, but you look at her defense. This is such an athletic play, knowing that she...
Wrapped on one hop. Nice snag by Williams on to first. So Wooten comes in, gets the job done, steadies things out. And
consistently move forward with some confidence.
Mia Williams back up the middle. Talking about confidence. Another hit for Mia tonight has driven in a run. And maybe starting to... Athletic family. Falby bunts this in front of home. Leno, nice play. The cutoff Bennett. Get the speedy Falby. Sacrifice successful. Williams down to second. First and on base in the league. Second nationally. Payoff. Bounce to second. Bryan on two hops. Wings one on to first. Even when she gets out, it's productive. Williams down to the doorstep now at third. At a 3-1. Ball four. 5-pitch walk. Third free pass issue to Wallace. And now Erickson again up with two outs. Runners at the corners.
Hitting those spots are making your bullpens intense to face the Jocelyn Ericksons or Skylar Wallaces in these pressure situations.
With the tie. 2-2 is jammed to short. Blankenship on to first. That'll do it. The Gators, no runs on a hit, and they leave two. Gamecocks back to the plate against.
Also against Mizzou, getting a batter out, no runs, but just coming in and doing her job.
Changeup lifted in the air, center field. Kendra Falby. Welcome her into your living rooms for the. Jones rolls this to short, glove side for Wallace. Skylar Wallace made a couple of really good plays tonight, including a diving play. And a payoff. Bounces in, Warren will walk. So at least one base runner in every inning for Carolina. Lofted to right, this should do it. And the meeting works. Wooten works into and out of trouble. No runs, a hit, no errors, and 2 left on base. Gators.
Especially when you're facing the strong Reagan Walsh. And I spoke too soon once again.
Got jammed in a little pop fly to Desiderio. 1 pitch, 1 out.
But that is just an astronomical number to have in run rule victories. I mean, you just got to tee up the ball through and through. And
Wilkie waits on a changeup, rolls 1 to third. There's 1, and Bryant lost it in the transition. So they'll say the out is recorded at second. Fielder's choice for Wilkie.
third.
Kowalewski, hard hit that eats up Blankenship at short. And Wilkie stops at second, so now the game-ending run is in scoring position for Mia Williams, who has 2 hits tonight. And a big payoff. That misses, so the top of the lineup will get to the plate. Williams fights back in the count to walk. And now the game-ending run is 60 feet away. Grounded left side. Nice snag by Blankenship, who tags third for the final out. And this game rolls on to the 6th. Nice play from the Gamecocks. Free passes the issue for the Gamecocks tonight. Gators have put up a couple of crooked numbers as Gonzalez gets one past a lunging Mia Williams into right. Florida loaded the bases in the bottom of the 5th. Multiple perfect games in their career. Sharply lined to right. In is Kistler. That gets past her lunging effort. Gonzalez first to third. Bryant into second. And that's a double as the relay comes home. Lampede off the end of the bat. Knocked down by Kowalewski. Comes home. They have Gonzalez in a rundown. Throwback to third is late. Kowalewski saw the late break from Gonzalez, and on the fielders. Cranks this to right. Kistler over. That should get in a run. Gonzalez tags from third. The throw comes into the infield. Kowalewski grabs it. That'll bring in a run. Sac fly for Zoe Leno. Second RBI of the night. It's now
Can be very subjective depending on who you have behind the plate.
high fly ball to right. Kistler goes back to the track. Ballpark will hold it. Denver Bryant tags from third. Another run comes in for South Carolina. Back-to-back sac flies. This from Jen Cummings. And it's now 11-6 in the 6th inning. Like the adjustments they made in the Arkansas series. Swung through on the changeup, and Olivia Miller picks up the strikeout. Not before South Carolina, or maybe we've just slowed down a lot in our game. Both games started at 6 o'clock. Otis waits on this, whacks it to right field. Over to make the catch is Jones.
Really good job against Florida in taking advantage of the mishaps and the free 3 passes that they were allowed.
So that is the 3rd time that Skylar Wallace has walked. The 2nd time on just sitting at 9 home runs. Swings through, strike 3. Bettenbaugh gets the K. 2 gone now for Reagan Walsh.
Rise ball got me stumbled for a second.
Well, Wallace takes off, gets one closer. Now gets up, runs for third, and is there easily as that throw sails wide of second base. So now 110 stolen bases, Kelsey Stewart. Tough place to win. Walsh got jammed again, pops this up to third. That'll do it. So Bettenbaugh comes in, does a pretty solid job in relief. Gamecocks down to their final 3 outs on the other side in the 7th. One of their best offensive nights in SEC play, and they're down 5 runs. Warren chops this to short, 2 hops for Wallace. Quick snap toss. Gators now 2 outs away. Miller rocks and deals. Swung through for strike 3. Pulls the string again. Gators 1 out away.
I was going to say not Blake Shelton.
Blake Shelton, yeah. Smokes this to left. Another pinch hit for the Gamecocks tonight. Boy, that's one way to come off the bench. And popped up. Should do it. Otis in makes the catch. Gators hold on to win game 1 of this series, 11-6. Miller slams the door. The Gamecocks had a bit of a rally, 5 unanswered runs. They had 10 hits tonight. As you see, the Gators have won 23 of the last 24 home clashes with the Gamecocks. And Alicia, the Gators take game 1, and you would think Elena Vaughter is on the horizon now for the Gamecocks in game 2.